What's up, ladies and gents? Shane here, finally doing the build that I've been waiting for a long time. Time has finally come, finished with school, and I'm treating myself to buying some parts for my car that are going to make it better at the racetrack. Well, not better, just more reliable. So I'll just go over a quick overview of what I bought. And not everything's here yet, only getting little tidbits here and there. So the first thing that I bought was a tow hook. Nothing special, pretty boring, but the Corvette does not come with any from the factory. It doesn't even have any points to screw in from, so you have to buy one. And in case something bad happens, I'd rather not, you know what I mean? Some guys at the track rip something on the car trying to tow it off. So $100, figure I bought one, and it'll be cheap and not the easiest to put on, but it's worth it. So the other part that we have in right now is the oil catch can. Got it from Elite Engineering, about 170 bucks. Pretty happy. The quality's pretty nice, and I think it matches decently with the paint. And I believe it goes somewhere about right there. I haven't looked at the instructions yet, but it will be good. So the other two parts that aren't here right now are the aluminum radiator that I got from DeWitt's and the engine oil cooler that I got from DRM, Doug, Ripley, some crap like that. So basically for the next day or two, I'm kind of just going to be getting the car set up. Right now it's Friday, and the oil cooler and the radiator aren't due in until Wednesday. So I have like 4 or 5 days until they get here. But I'm excited for it. You know, who's not excited for car parts? So I'm kind of just going to get everything ready for when that stuff is here. That way I can kind of just slap it on and hopefully be driving the car by like Thursday without doing like a bunch of work on Wednesday, which I probably still will. So like I said, for the next couple days, I'm just going to be jacking the car up, get it nice and high. The front bumper is going to come off. That actually has to come off for the front tow hook. And that's going to go like right down here, I think. Somewhere around there, I think, from the instructions that I saw. So hopefully it looks good when I put it on. And so like I said, yeah, I'm going to get the car ready. I'm going to do like a coolant flush on it. I'm going to be running a different mixture. I'm going to be doing 25% Dex Cool, 75% distilled water. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to be getting the car ready, and hope you guys enjoy. This isn't really going to be a how-to. It's more so just going to be just like random clips here and there of me working on the car and stuff like that. So let's get started. Alright, so the car's finally on jack stands. Got this sucker up as high as I could, while also being safe. Because it's always easier to work on a sports car the higher it is. So time to take the bumper off. Alright, so the bumper is finally off, and it was actually pretty easy. Like I said, guys, JDP, the guys who sent me the tow hook here, they gave me a phenomenal how to take off the bumper and everything. And so that was super helpful. Good details, nice color pictures. And I took it off without much hassle. I pretty much followed everything that they told me to do as far as the instructions go. And it came off pretty easy. For you guys that don't know, these are my brake ducts right here coming through the front fog lights where they used to be. So yeah, that's it for taking the bumper off. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do next. I might take the whole air filter assembly off. Alright, the air box is out already. Nice and easy. There she blows. The old shitty radiator. Man, look at all this stuff. don't know if you guys can see that. There's so many rocks in this radiator. But I guess after 100,000 miles, it's to be expected. Probably doesn't cool nearly as good as it used to. Alright, I'm back after Memorial Day weekend. Same as you guys saw. So let's get started. I'm going to take the coolant reservoir off and try and clean out as best as I can. I'm going to put it back on, and then I'm going to flush this system. So let's go. Okay, so I probably look a little sweaty because it's about 100 degrees out today. I am just trying to take the lines off the radiator right here. And there was a little guy over here that I took off. Where's he? Right over there. Clean the radiator reservoir out as best as I could. I'm struggling a little bit with the AC condenser because there's these tabs, and these are both hard lines on this side, except for this one. But this one's a hard line all the way up, so you can't really pull it up out of that bottom tab. And yeah, so I'm just struggle busting with this a little bit. Kind of looking on the forums here and there, and sweating my ass off. So still sweating my ass off. I'm gonna take this down. Oh fuck, I got the wrong size. Let's see, so this was a 9, it must have been an 8. Come on, my hands are super slippery. Super slippery right now because they have coolant all over them. And if you guys don't know, coolant is pretty fucking slippery. I really didn't want to have to take these out because this is one of those self-tapping screws, and I feel like they're always the tightest the first time you put them in. And then every time you put them back in after that, they're never as tight. Not that this thing needs a lot of torque anyways to keep this little, you know, brake duct thing in, but I don't know, I just like to have it. And this is the last cut. Let's see if this falls. Hopefully not. Okay, a little bit. Oh, there you guys can see a perfect setup of the brake duct inlet all the way to the other fucking end. And there's the spindle right there. Okay, I think I can actually gain some progress now. Okay, the radiator is finally out. As you can see, the biggest pain in the ass was getting this lower radiator hose off, and the transmission oil cooler lines. You can see one right there, and then there's one right there, and then you also have the oil cooler lines right there that go into the transmission. So you can see my little trail of oil as we go out, and voila, there we go. So like I said, here's the transmission oil cooler on the right side of the radiator, if you're looking at it the right way, and then the oil cooler side right here, and then the big ass fan. So it's out finally. All you got to do is get the shroud off, and then all my parts should be arriving tomorrow. We got the oil cooler arriving tomorrow and the radiator. So this should bolt right on to the aluminum radiator, go back in. I bought the aluminum radiator with the transmission oil cooler lines, so basically there will just be this side of the aluminum radiator, and this side I'm assuming is just going to be the part of the aluminum radiator, since I went with an external engine oil cooler. So yeah, that's what we got for the setup here. It was kind of a messy job. I mean, you could see my hands pretty messy, but there she blows. I'll probably clean the engine bay up a little bit, and that should really be it for the end of the day. Oh no, wait, actually I have to take off You can see quite a bit of coolant has come off. But there is the oil cooler lines are right there. So I'm going to take that little plate off and take the oil cooler lines off, and I guess rip them out. I heard that this is kind of a shitty part of the job, is taking the oil cooler lines out and then actually having to reroute them with the external cooler. So yeah, that part's probably gonna suck, but you know what, it'll just be a one-time job and it's gonna suck dick, but we'll get it done with and yeah, move on and have some fun with some track days. So alright guys, finally got the oil cooler lines off, as you can see right there. Got some oil all over the place and I'm getting fucking dirty as shit. Right up there is where the oil the oil plate for the oil cooler was bolted up to. Right up there, went right through there up to the front. It's so fucking hot. Hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. This is just like the first part. I'm gonna do a couple part series, probably maybe just 2 or 3. So if you guys like this video, I'm getting dripped on still. Please like, comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel so that you guys can see more of this great content that's going to be coming up. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the previous videos I've put out. So take it easy, guys. Peace. See y'all later.